Hello, Clayton again. Um, yeah, so tried to ride my bike yesterday, flat tire. So I'm gonna change that, take the tire off, and let you guys see the back wheel up close. Here it is. Obviously, I just took it off my bike. Now I'm gonna take the tire off. Check this tube out. See what kind of damage is on this tube, or maybe just because it's 6 months old, it couldn't hang. Trying to get the tire off of anything that's hazard light or this one, it's almost impossible to do by hand. If you use a screwdriver, then you're going to damage something because aluminum is not as strong as the screwdriver. So they'll gouge the rim or tear the tire. So it's just easier to spend like $3 or whatever. Go to Walmart, buy one of these. It's a tire lever, just so you can pull the shit off without damaging anything. I'm gonna try to get it off by hand. It's not easy. This one I might be able to get. Might be able to get this one. Not gonna happen. So you just get in there, get under the tire, pull it off of the rim, like so. So pull it off the rim. And take your second one, because it gives you two. If you only have one, extremely difficult. It probably makes it more difficult than doing it by hand. But if you have two of them, makes it easier. By no means is this easy to do on this rim. Like I was saying, if it's a single wall rim, you'll just blow right through it. Ah, Jesus. Ow! You gotta be careful. Oh man. See that? Good lord. It'll focus. Oh, I just pulled a whole bunch of skin off my finger. Ouch. Ah, fucking hurt. Fuck. Oh yeah. Nice. Right off my knuckle. Gosh dang it, that was a tire. Okay, I'm about halfway done. I could pull the tube now if I wanted. But I kind of want to look at the tire to see if there's anything in the tire. Did I run over glass? Did I hit a sticker? Well, there's my wheel. Alright, let's pull this tube out. I think it's a slime tube. It might not be a slime tube. It might be a regular one. That's the problem. I think it was. I pulled it out of like a Huffy. See this white? Yeah, it's like a Huffy tube junk. That's probably why it blew. Alright, so we'll look around inside of it. See if we can't find a sticker or something that popped it. You do not want to put a brand new tube into a tire full of stickers. That is a terrible idea. So you want to go ahead and make sure it's all clean. Make sure there's nothing going to poke your tire. You know, anything immediate. Alright, so you check the whole inside. This is just what I do always. Get a razor. I just have one always. And then go through the tire, right? You don't want to cut it, no. But you want to dig out anything such as like a sharp rock or glass or a sticker broke off inside your tire. Just want to go through it, and if you have to, dig whatever's in it out. Get all the rocks out. Give it a good look over. Make sure it's clean. Outside, not so much. It doesn't really matter the look, but you don't want to pop your tube. So just clean your tire. You got it off. You got a sec. You got a sec to watch this video. You got a sec to clean your tire. This one is the Stranger. I can't remember what they call it, but it's a Stranger brand slick. It's a 2.4, I think. Yep, 20 by 2.4. Try to get that on the camera. It's right there. 20 by 2.4. I don't think that's gonna focus. It's kind of heavy because it's like new. Once it starts getting worn out, it'll make it a little lighter. There's my wheel. The fit sealed hub laced to the 7K. Left-hand drive. 9-tooth driver. SSI recipients, if you did not fill out a tax return last year, try to get the children under 17, you must act now to get the $500 economic impact payment per child. Left-hand drive. Jeez, what is wrong with this focus? In the non-filer tool by May 5th. While it can be worthwhile to have a credit card that offers a lot of rewards, a lot of those savings are for nothing if you're carrying a balance. This one's really straight. I remember. Those rates can be 18 to 21%, making credit cards the most expensive kind of debt that you have. Maybe it's time got a slight little. If you're a homeowner, you can refinance that debt into your mortgage. But it's pretty straight. And you can do also so bearings. Look at that thing. Are you kidding? Look at how brand new those bearings are. Jesus. Rolls so nice. So smooth. Big fan of the fit sealed hubs. They're strong. They're not really the lightest thing in the world, but also like this part about them. Give me a sec. Let me get all this off here so I can pull this driver off.
Create a special moment with a gift of fine jewelry from Shanko.com. Delivered for free and wrapped with a burgundy bow. Now you have a friend in the jewelry business. Shane Company or Shanko.com.
It's serviceable. You know? Sometimes things gotta be replaced. Like all these bearings need to be replaced. All the spring and pawl system could be replaced. Right? So pull that sucker off of here. Slides right off. Sometimes grease leaks out and gets into it. You do not want to have grease on these pawls here. That is not good. Do not grease the pawls. Well, okay, not heavy grease. If you grease it a little, that's all right. You don't want to be able to see the grease though. You don't want it coming out at all. So while I got it taken apart, I'm going to go ahead and check all my pawls, check the spring, see if there's any damage or anything wrong with it, see if they work correctly, see if one is like sluggish or laggy or doesn't really work very good. They all seem to be in good condition since it's pretty much a brand new hub. Check the bearings. They're nice and smooth. You can see the bearing inside of there. Sealed bearing. Looks like two of them. Two bearings with a metal sleeve in there. You see the little sleeve. Since I got it off, shit, I'm gonna clean it. Why not? So I can put back on a nice wheel rather than one that wasn't as clean. Get in there, clean all that grease and shit out of there. Get in there, clean all that grease and shit out of there, because you don't want this greasy inside the pawl system. Be careful of any spacers that are inside of it. Usually there's a spacer inside. Throw that in there. What's a spacer for, Cleated? Look. See the space in between the bearing and the outside of the driver here? That spacer fills that space and gives your bearing a race, right? Pretty much a race. It's not really exactly a race, but it gives it a surface, I guess a mating surface for the actual race, the race right here, the inside race of the bearing. So it's not just flush, flat against the inside of the wheel, inside the hub. So in this case, you definitely need the spacer inside there. Just sits right here. I'll pull it off, put it back on for you. See it? This little guy sits right inside of here. Go ahead and just slide this bad boy back on. It should just slide right on. If it doesn't, try again. Something might not be right. Oh, it's that sleeve in there. Yeah, that sleeve is getting hung up. So yeah, it should just slide right on. And then on that side, there's only one like nut that holds it all together. Let's get this sucker back on it. Alright, now it's on. You do not want to get crazy on either side of this. First off, you don't want to damage this, right? You don't want to put huge marks and shit in this. It's not a good idea. So, if you can make it hand tight, just make it hand tight. This one right here, or this one, does not need to be wrenched down. Do not wrench these down. Please, don't do it. Just hand tight, right? So you can get it off. See? Boom, that's it. No more. Does not need to be tighter. Look. It's tight, right? No movement on this side. No movement on that side. No movement of the driver moving. Right? Check the driver. Does it move at all? No. Hand tight. Spins. Excellent. It's hand tight. See? That's it. Okay? Don't get crazy with it. The washer and the nut back on there. I love it. Weight? I don't know. It's pretty heavy, I would say. You know, it ain't no profile up. It ain't no profile up by any means, but it's really strong, really durable. Bearings are brand new. It's left side drive. This tire is in fact directional. Right, see, has a direction on it. We want it to roll this way on the ground. We don't want it to roll this way. Right? It's got a directional pattern, arrow pointing the direction it should be rolling. I don't know if it says directional. It probably doesn't say directional. So it might just be a preference. I prefer for it to roll this way. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so now to make that happen, figure out what drive is it. Rolls this way. Okay. So we want the tire to roll the same direction, this way. Get the tire on is a lot easier than trying to take it off. Oh yeah, forgot to mention the fit rim strip. Got that off that wheel. Came with a double wall fit rim, sealed bearing, left side drive, and this rim strip. So yeah, I'm gonna use that rim strip too. That thing's kind of cool. Usually using fucking electrical tape. You know, you want to work one side of it on. Keep one side open for when you put your tube in it. tube I usually always use. I'm not sure why I use that junky one. Maybe because it held air. I don't even remember where I got it. It's usually the ones I use. Slime in the tube. The other one's probably lighter. But I've done a lot of things now to change the weight of the bike to accommodate for something such as slime in my tubes. Because I like to be able to ride my bike. You see that other one didn't have slime. I'll even cut it up and show you. Because I'm never gonna use that tube again. Comes with a green cap. Never use that. I don't have a pump with me. Kind of sucks. So I can't fill it up right at this second. It's alright though. So right away we can see, just physically see a difference in the tube. I can. This one, look how thin and flimsy that looks. This one is like thick, super thick, and it's full of slime. It's not like the extra thick where it's the whole outside of this is like, you know, thorn proof pretty much. It's better to put air in it a little bit. Before you try to put it into the tire. But I'm just going to get it in there. I do use this though, usually. You put it on during this stage, and now the tube won't fall out. You don't have to stick your hand in there, because usually some bullshit like that is going to happen. So you don't really want to stick your hand in there. So to prevent that, you just cap it while you're trying to feed your tube in it. Okay, got your tube in there now. Put the tire back on. Be careful. Do not pinch the tube. It is very easy to do. It's very, very easy to ruin one of these tubes, especially if you're using something like a screwdriver. So, just go slow, nice and slow. Work your way around it. Just slide the tire back on. When push comes to shove, you go ahead and grab one of these. Plastic. So go ahead and give you a hand. Like I was saying, be careful. You might pinch the tube. And then you gotta risk cutting your hand again, trying to get this damn tire off here. Okay, now we're to the almost there point, and it got way more difficult. probably gonna have to actually like stretch the tire. Try to get this on. Almost there. Oh. Okay. Then you want to just work it. Just work around the tire. You don't want any kind of binding with the tube. You don't want kind of binding with the tire. Check it. Okay, did I put it on correctly? Roll it. Is it rolling the correct direction? Yes. There you go. And now it just needs air. Go ahead and put the peg on too, I guess. Huh? Do that. There's my peg. We'll use to put it on. It's a 17. And you gotta have the extension so you can get in there. Hold the axle. Turn that bad boy on there. Boom, peg is on. He's ready to go. Just needs air. Thanks for watching. Remember, like, subscribe if you want.